buddy? How you doing? So, it's gonna be a while until I think we see each other again. And so I thought I'd set you a challenge. And the challenge is pretty basic. Keepy-ups, whatever you call them. Juggles? Keepy-ups? I don't know, I call them keepy-ups. And so next time we see each other, we'll do a competition. See who can do the most, right? So pretty straightforward, but I think a lot of people don't practice them just because they think that they can't do very many. And as I tell my kids, it's just practice, right? So you start with one, just start with one. So day one, today, you go out and you just do one. Keep doing that, right? For as long as you've got. So you're bored, you're doing your schoolwork, you're bored, you got 10 minutes to jump outside on a beautiful day like this. Come outside and just do one, right? Just keep it up and catch it. And then next day you do two. And the next day you do three, right? And you just keep going, you just keep going. So you start with one, right? So just keep it up and catch it. One, right? Just get one down, and then you go to two. Let me mess that up. Two, and then you go to three, and then you go to four, and then you go to five, and then you get to the point. Etc. You keep going. So when we see each other next time, that's going to be a challenge. We'll all get a ball and we'll start juggling, see how many we can do. It's going to be a while until we see each other, so by then I'm going to set you a goal of 15. Next time we see each other, let's see if we can get 15. Okay? You might not be able to do it, but you give it your best shot. All right? All right. Get into it. Next thing is using a wall. So if you have a wall around your house, so there's usually a wall somewhere, but be careful, not next to windows or anything, but like check with your parents. But like we have a nice wall here, right? And it's perfect for just getting outside for 10 or 15 minutes and working on your touch and your passing, which are two super important things. And so the first thing when you get out, if you have a wall, work on 2 touches. But that first touch, as we've talked about, is the bounce, right? To get it out your feet. The second touch is the pass, right? And so you might want to work with just one foot, but over time, as you get better and better, you start to develop, use both feet, right? So just first touch is the bounce, second touch is the pass. And you want to shift it from foot to foot. So it hits your right foot, stick it on your left foot. If it hits your left foot, stick it on your right foot. Just spend as much time as you have just passing it against the wall. Once you do that, Sam, wheel in.
Ah, Jez. This is easier.
Hang on.
Is it fun?
I'll show you my videographer.
I'm here too. Okay, wait, where do you want me to go?
Just stay there. Okay. That's good.
Wheel in. Wheel in. Yeah.
All right, so to take it to the next step, let's try and, every time it hits the wall, make the ball bounce a certain number of times, like 2 times, right? So try and do this. The ball bounces 2 times. So left foot, right foot if you can. But always bouncing 2 times. All right?
All right.
So that's the next step.
Is there any?
Sam.
Can I stop?
All right, so some things to work on just to warm up, right? Before we get to some sort of dribbling exercises. We do it a lot, right? Toe touches and pendulums. And so on a grid, so you don't need that much grass, like this is about as much as we've got. And so you're working on going forwards and backwards, always back to the middle and then side to side, okay? So James is going to demonstrate.
Head up.
All right. Once you get comfortable, Then you get your head up, right? Once you get comfortable with the ball at your feet, get your head up, so you're not looking at the ball, you're looking what's coming, which is more difficult. So forwards, back, side to side, and then you do the toe touches, the same thing. To the top, back to the middle. It's a lot of touches, right? So it's perfect. And back to the middle. All right? Maybe do that twice, right? Do it once, take a break, do it again. All right. Here's another one. So this is a two-parter. The first part, we're just moving the ball from the outside of one foot, catching it with the same foot, and shifting it to the next foot. So outside catch, outside catch, outside catch, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Do that for maybe 30 seconds. Take a break. Second part of this is more technical. This time, we're doing a step over. So go ahead, James. So we're moving it inside, step over, outside, catch. Inside, do it again. Inside, step over, outside, catch. Inside, step over, outside, catch. Right, like that. That's more difficult. That's going to take time. All right.
Oh, I knew it was the wrong foot.
That's good. Next one, still to warm up. It's going to move around the grid, dribbling. Two things. First thing is using one foot inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay? So start off with your better foot, then move on to your weaker foot. The other thing is a bit like pendulums again, shuffling between 2 feet, going from side to side. You want to do it? All right. So the first thing,
Inside out.
no, yeah, inside, outside, yeah. So using one foot inside, outside, every touch inside, outside, inside, outside. Just moving around the grid. And then switch to your weaker foot.
Ah, this is hard.
Come on, Messi.
I'm not messing.
So again, inside, outside, using your weaker foot. That's it. And then once you've done that, switch to more just pendulums around the grid. That's right. So as quick as you can do it, just moving around the grid. Do that for maybe 30 seconds. And take a break. All right.
We're on.
On. All right. So now we're warm. We're moving along, right? Thinking about dribbling the ball. And so this is the classic move. It's the classic of all classic moves, in my opinion. We call it the
Dragon catch.
dragon catch. Drag and catch.
Dragon catch.
Dragon catch is pretty good.
Bit like the pendulum, right? Pendulum's more like this though. In this case, you got the ball, you're going with the ball. You step first, and then you drag the ball from one foot to the other. It's a great way of going past somebody, but keeping the ball close, right? So, again, with the ball, you step, and you drag from one foot to the other. So you just go around the grid, do these drag catches, right? Dragging it from one foot to the other. Both left onto right, and also right onto left. All right? Do that for 30 seconds. That'll be a good workout. All right, so taking on from that, just throwing some cones down. Imagine they're defenders, obviously, or just the opposition. We're gonna work through it, doing the dragon catch.
Yeah.
Dragon catch. Move.
Dragon catch.
Just going through left foot to right, right foot to left. Right? Try and keep it in the grid. See how fast you can do it. Set yourself a time limit, like 30 seconds. I'm not gonna do 30 seconds.
No.
You might die on that time.
Next one. Try not to touch the cones.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
Impacting.
Do that for 30 seconds. Count how many cones you touch. I touched one.
5 push-ups.
No chance. Next one. Same idea, but
No one cares.
rather than doing this drag catch idea, we're gonna move it from one around the cone using the same foot. So you're moving it from the inside of one foot to the outside of one foot. We're catching it with the same foot we're dragging it on. Like this. And use your other foot. So you're moving it around the cone using the same foot, inside, outside to inside. Using both feet. Carry on. Messed it up. All right.
Okay, you're on.
All right, next one. Next one, stepping it up a bit trickier. This one we're gonna go in, out, then out, in. So all on one foot. So the first move around the cone is the inside of your foot to the outside. The next cone is the outside of the foot to the inside.
On my right foot.
Start on your good foot, yep.
In, out, in.
Yeah, just keep going. So that's in, out, out, in. So inside to the outside, right?
Yeah, do that one.
Just work your way around. You don't have to alternate it, just do it any order you want, but as long as you do different ones. So in, out. That was out, in. Here's that's an in, out. Right? Once you've done that, switch feet.
God, you doing this to me?
Yep. Do it with your weaker foot, right? This will be more difficult. But again, in, out, out, in. In any order you want. Do that for maybe 30 seconds, take a break. Do it for another 30 seconds. All right.
Cut.
Cut.
Okay.
All right. Next one. All outside. Outside of your right foot and outside of your left foot. Again, dribble around the cones, trying to keep it in the grid. All right? So. All on the outside of the foot. Touch one. Oh, that was the inside. So just keep going. All on the outside of your foot. Idiot.
Would have been better if it hit in.
Foot. Right?
Gavin?
Great move. So do it again. So you've got the ball, you step, and you drag it from.
Cut.
Ah, no, carry on.
Oh,
No,
Let's
cut.
go.
Cut.
Okay, ready? Are you gonna talk?
Am I on?
Yeah.